Boom. The late adopter. Okay, whatever. Bitcoin Daily, 9 a.m. Total European time on the dollar. We do this show every day, Monday to Friday. You know the drill. You know the drill. I'm not really in the mood. You know, I have Windows 10, and in the bottom right corner there is a weather stuff next to the icon of the volume and Wi-Fi and everything, right? And the weather stuff says like sunny, rainy, and today it says a forest fire. I don't know what kind of weather that is, but it is when I look out, there is a forest fire, so it says like forest fire with a big warning sign. I didn't know that was weather indication, but whatever. Forest fire. What kind of weather you have today? It's forest fire. It's quite warm. Forest fire. Yeah. So next time I meet somebody and they want to talk about weather, how was the weather? It's forest fire. Forest fire. There we go. There we go. Guys, how you doing? By the way, welcome to Bitcoin Daily, 9 a.m. Central BM on the dollar every single day. How's everybody chat? Mladen, just say no to Plumber's Crack. Captain, he has a weird name today as well. XRP Legend, how you doing? Bitcoin Daily to the moon. XRP to the moon. So people are still, on the XRP bandwagon. Bertrand, morning peeps, morning, how you doing? Tom, more upturn today? Maybe a little bit, we're gonna see that. Bullish action, but can we break the resistance? Lol. Yeah, we are at some kind of resistance, I'm gonna show you. So we're gonna see that. But I think we have a little bit more space to go to more towards the upside. Dobro jutro, tired, how you doing? The brown star, morning. The moon has betrayed me again. I won't forget it. No, you are analyzing the moon a little bit, not the way it should be analyzed. In the bullish markets, the new moon is just pushing you sideways. In the, bearish markets is dumping you. So it's a little bit, when LPT short incoming. Wanna Lesva, how you doing, man? Kim Norge, hi, how you doing? Anthony Bird, are we long or short? I think we are long a little bit more. We're gonna see that. XRP to the moon. Mladen is on the XRP wagon as well. Why is everybody on XRP? Is XRP pumping on something? Nah, minus 0.29%. Yeah, not much is happening with XRP. I don't know why you guys are about XRP. Hit the like for support, guys. Hit the like, yeah, hit the like for support. Miodrag Obrović, zdravo, Bradonja. Zdravo. Jurgan, you need some milk. Yeah, I got some coffee. There's some milk in the coffee. So there's that. $26K then short, maybe. Mladen is really on the XRP bandwagon. Forget XRP, only Dogecoin matters. First place. Stanko. Olja. Dzień dobry, braci. Dzień dobry. Robert is in the chat. Okay, I want to do the chat. How's everybody doing? I don't know. I don't feel that well. I don't know if I got corona or something like that. I think I had it like 2 weeks ago, but I still feel like crap. So there's that. Besides that, everything's okay. Everything's okay. So let's check out the charts and see what's happening on the charts, because I don't want to do this for 2 hours. So I'm just gonna tell you what I see on the chart. Now yesterday in the Telegram chat, I think that was Damien who posted a very nice channel. A very early channel, and he showed it very nicely. So everybody knows this channel over here that we had, that right now we are breaking out of for the second time. So this channel up here, it depends on how you draw it. Right now it is breaking towards upside, but now we have a secondary channel. I'm gonna show you the secondary channel, and the secondary channel goes something like this up here. It's very nice as well. There we go. Right now you can see the secondary channel up here. So you can see very nice hits on the top and very nice hits on the bottom. So this right now is creating a channel, 2 tops up, 2 tops down. So right now we might go all the way up something like 26K or something like that before we move again towards downside. Now, when it comes to the moons, let me show you the moons for a second up here. Do we have the moon yet up here on the chart? There we go. We got our moon, guys. We got our new moon on the chart right over here. Right over here. And when it comes to moons, people are like, hey man, the moons has to dump us down. No, it doesn't have to dump us down. It can only push us sideways, because right now technically we are in a bullish trend over here, and during a bullish trend or bull market or whatever, the new moons are not actually dumping you towards the downside. They're kind of just pushing you sideways, just kind of pushing you sideways. So if you look at this up here until the next moon, something like that, you see up here 12, 13 August, right up here, it can just push us sideways up here, sideways until 13 August. What's happening on 13 August? We are getting the full supermoon. You can see here, if you just go sideways up here, we're gonna come to the full supermoon and then blast through this towards upside, right? So this is how this actually looks like. We might go a little bit more up, a little bit more down, but we're gonna end around 23,000-24,000 at the end of the next 2 weeks, and after that we're gonna bump towards upside. Now that's what supermoon analysis and moon analysis is actually telling us. So when it comes to new moons and people are complaining it's not dumping you towards the downside, it's not dumping you towards the downside. It doesn't have to dump you to the downside, just can push you sideways. Now this channel is very nice towards the upside, and we are still taking in an option. There is nothing wrong with the chart whatsoever yet. We don't have any kind of divergence on the do we have slight divergence up here? No, technically we don't have divergence up here over here yet. Yeah, before this candle, before before the last candle up here, when we were on this candle up here, there was a divergence over here, just slight divergence. But right now, if you continue pumping up here, there will be no divergence. So technically it's so slight that I don't actually look at this divergence. MACD looks nice on the daily time frame. Everything looks nice on everything, and the weekly RSI is still very low, so you can still go something like 53 before I actually get any kind of momentum towards downside. But you can see right now that we are actually in fact going above the 10 and 10 moving average up here, climbing above this 200 moving and 10 moving average towards upside. So like I said last time up here, on this candle up here, this is a very bullish candle, because usually after this doji like this up here, we usually usually go down. But when something that usually happens, for example a rising wedge usually falls down. When a rising wedge breaks to upside, that means that bullishness is very strong. The same thing goes with this candlestick patterns up here. This usually goes towards upside, but when this goes towards upside, it's very bullish. So even though if we close below 200 moving average, you can see here we fell a little bit down, but right now we are still above the 10 moving average, still continuing this bullish trend towards upside. I'm still bullish. So now that we have this rising channel towards upside, we might expect some kind of 25-26k up here towards the top, give or take. That said, over here there is a rising wedge though, guys. There is a rising wedge. I'm going to show you up here what I see on the chart. There is a rising wedge. I think it's a nice rising wedge, something like this. It goes something like this over here, and the bottom is somewhere down there. There we go. And you can see here it is very nice rising wedge. You can see how nicely it's holding the line up here, confirming the line, continuing. We have very nice touches up here on this line towards upside. It is rising wedge. So how this actually gonna play out, because if you look at this, it's not gonna go all the way up here to touch the line and then down. So we might just have some kind of fake out towards upside, to a fake out towards upside, big fast fake out towards upside, hit the resistance and then get rejected, and then move towards downside, right? Then move towards downside. But how exactly this is gonna play out, I do not know. But what we do know is we get rising wedge. Rising wedges of course tend to break towards the downside. Now if you are strongly very bullish, this might break everything, continue towards upside. That's gonna be insanely bullish towards upside. We might even hit some kind of 30k if we actually break both the channel and the wedge at the same time over here, which I don't think that's gonna happen right now. We have been pumping for a while. I think we might have a nice move up here towards top of the channel, and then a reversal, not reversal, but move a little bit towards downside. Doesn't matter. Even though we are still in this channel, I do not expect it just go up here over here and just drop down. This kind of goes sideways up here, so I'm looking some kind of support down here on the channel, on the trend over here. Looking some kind of support, and then I'm looking for a move towards upside. This can be very nice, a long position up here until we hit the top of the channel. But once we start hitting top of the channel up here in this area, we might be looking for some kind of short. So right now there is a long position over here, up there there's a short position down there, but I don't feel it's just gonna go like this and you know, go to the downside. You know, it can happen. I don't feel like that's gonna be happen. I'm still very much bullish. Everything looks very nice. There is no problem in the paradise whatsoever. Channel is nice. The supermoon is coming in 2 weeks. This looks good, guys. This looks good. So far so good. Yes, we are moving a little bit towards downside, but you know, whatever. But yeah, around 25.5, 26, give or take up here. That's the that's the target, something like that, right? So we're gonna see how this actually plays out. So that's what I got, and let's just check out the moving averages. The moving averages, like we are just climbing moving averages on 1 hourly, on the 4 hourly. We are a little bit extended up here, but you know, it can definitely go up here and just, you know, bounce up and then you know, continue towards the downside. Looks like it's just holding these levels up here, so we're gonna see how low we can actually get. On the daily time frame, still very nicely above the moving averages, climbing towards upside. 2-day time frame as well, climbing above the moving averages. The 50 moving averages actually coming down there, so you know, this might take, you know, a couple of days up here to actually get to that. I don't know. Maybe we're gonna hit this you know, 50 moving average up here after 2 days or something like that. This is not actually, this is actually like 4 days. 4 days. Let me see how long this move can actually take. How many hours? This is just 1 day. This is just 1 day. Yeah, there is no way we're gonna, you know, hit this 50 moving average. You know, we need to break the channel towards upside to hit the 50 moving average. That can also happen. We can have some kind of fake out up to the 50 moving average. That would be extreme extension, but you know, we need to take into account that we can move all the way up to, you know, something like 27.3 or something like that. Just be sure that when this rising wedge up here starts, if it starts breaking towards upside up here, it's already might be a fake out, might hit this you know, 25.6 or 27, what do you say, 27.3 target up here, and then pull back on the downside, right? So we're gonna see how this actually plays out. But it does look bullish still. It still looks bullish. It's not like, now I'm a little bit unsure because Mladen said yesterday, and you know, every time before that when we had a Fed meeting, that you know, the day after the Fed meeting is the dump day, but we didn't have the dump day yet. So you know, we are still not dumping down here. Maybe we're gonna dump. Maybe he's gonna be right and we're gonna dump today, but I just don't see it. So maybe this is gonna be the first time you are wrong. And you remember what I said? By the time you figure out the matrix, they change the matrix, right? By the time you figure out there is a pattern, they change the pattern. Feel better, man. Thanks. Yes, we have divergence, but you need to really zoom in. Yeah, you need to really zoom in. And you know, divergences are a laggy indicator. But you know, just because you have divergence right now doesn't mean that divergence will be there tomorrow, because the candle can just continue going towards upside. Divergences are very unreliable indicators. The only time you should be looking for divergence is for some divergence that's very hard to correct. So if you got some kind of price, right? Over here, if you got let me just go up a little here. Let me show you something. Like, if you got some kind of price like does something like this up here to the very top up here, right? Very top up here, right? And goes down, and you have some kind of RSI down here. RSI goes, you know, up here, and you know, very close down there. This is very easily corrected. This is very easily corrected. Let me just do it like this so I can draw a little bit better. So if you got some kind of price going towards upside up here, right, and you got some kind of RSI down here, this RSI sometimes does the same move towards upside up here, maybe a little bit. This is very easily corrected because it can just go towards upside, and you know, everything is fine and dandy. Now on the other hand, if you have you know, price moving towards the top up here, and you have the RSI goes you know, only a little bit up here. So even though if you've continued towards upside, if you see the strength is not there, you know, there is a huge divergence that's very hardly, you know, you need to pump a lot to actually correct the divergence. Oftentimes these huge divergences do tend to be more reliable to you know, to push the price towards downside. But you will already see, like, there is just, you know, you will like feel it on the chart, like there is no way we're gonna, you know, Once price starts coming to a previous top up here, and you see that, you know, it's already creating divergence, but this is just doing a small move towards the upside, you know that kind of that if this continues towards the upside up here, there will be divergence. So although we do know that, you know, it's going to continue maybe towards the upside a little bit, more likely it's some kind of pullback that's in hands. But you know, that's these, you know, big divergences that you know are very hard to correct. But these slight divergence stuff like that, like, nah, don't trust that, don't trust that. So right now I think this is getting ready for some kind of long position up here on the bottom down there, give or take over here. Maybe we're gonna stream that. I'm a little bit unsure, but I'm gonna end the Bitcoin daily over here because I'm just not in the mood right now, just not in the mood. Low double top. Yeah, double top, bro. What kind of double top, man? Well, you could say that it's a double top, but it's always some kind of top right over here. It's not actually double top. I mean, it does goes a little bit higher than that. You know, it is hitting some kind of line up here. But no, I'm gonna go with my you know gut feeling and say that this is gonna bounce towards the upside. It's not gonna, you know, fall down just yet. It's gonna go up here and gonna go bounce over from over here. From this 20 moving average, it's gonna bounce. So there's that. There's that. You can say double top how much you want, but you know, till you should start adding fibs, even TA patterns are repeated in nature. For example, statistical line charts. No, we've been talking about that. We are not doing fibs, man. Fibs are the worst things ever. We need to test midline like always before we go up. You think we need to test midline down here? Yeah, I might do that, but you know, testing midline will get us out of the pattern now. You know, so we might, you know, a week or something like that, maybe. We're getting rejected over and over. All in now or wait for the next high low. Keep an eye on VIX chart, most reliable indicator. You are looking at all the other stuff beside, you know, TA, man. Stop looking at fibs, stop looking at VIX, stop looking at the dominance. Just look at the chart, man. I don't agree. I'm the only one who saw this pattern. I agree when everybody sees the pattern, but that's not the case. Okay, man. I would love for a big pump now, but I just can't see it without the negative stuff from the outside. There is no negative stuff. Everybody's bullish. Check ETC dumping. I shorted 44.7. Nice, man. Nice. I don't know where ETC is. Let's see up here. I see the ETC. There you go. Yeah, this is a very nice pump though. Yeah, it is break, but it is above 200 moving average. Now 2-day chart up here, still a long time left to go. It just exploded towards the upside. People looking at stars to find a BTC pattern. Yeah, we are looking at the moons, but you know, there's that. Anyways, guys, you know, I gotta you know, end this over here, but you know, at least you know there is a channel, there is a rising wedge. We are still bullish. Everything looks nice. The new moon is just gonna push us sideways, not actually down. You know, the super moon is coming in 2 weeks. So you know that's you know, it's super moon, like full super moon. Besides that, you know, I like the charts. Charts are okay. I wish we dumped more below here, below 20.8, because I want actually to buy more altcoins. Unfortunately, I did not get the chance because, you know, I was expecting lower levels, did not get these lower levels. So, you know, life happens, you miss opportunities. Besides that, you know, it is nice that we are going up, all right? So next dump, maybe, you know, it's gonna be very hard for the next dump to get us, you know, down to some kind of, you know, 16,000 or something like that, right? So if you dumped over here, it's easier to go very low, but if you dump, you know, if you go all the way up here and then dump, you know, we don't have to go as low as before. Anyways, guys, hit the like button on the way out. Thank you for stopping by. I'm gonna see you maybe later today. You know, take care, guys, take care. Okay, and join KuCoin, of course. Bye bye.